What's up, everybody, and welcome to episode 49 of the Hella Average Gamescast. I can't believe it. It's almost been a year. Good God, we're creeping up on that.
Man, let's get it.
It's coming. I've got my two partners in crime, Carmen, Jeremy. What's going on with you, fellas?
Man, we got to start with Jeremy. What's going on with Jer Bear?
Man, so I don't know if I can hang out with you guys no more. I've gotten famous a little bit here.
I know you're a superstar.
Yeah,
Might be a little beneath me.
Oh, yes. Carmen, why don't you go ahead and give that shout out? We'll start it out early. Let them know what Jeremy did yesterday.
Jeremy got interviewed on the Rob and Slim show. Bunch of cool dudes. The interview was killer. I thought Jeremy straight slayed.
Yeah, he murdered.
Yeah, you guys need to check them out. Every Wednesday, they're doing their show live. It starts at 5:30, runs till 10 Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, they're pretty sick. And they interview podcasters, especially indie podcasters. You know, they got music going. They're pretty cool fucking dudes. So go check out their episodes. They'll probably actually post that episode soon. So go, check us out. Jeremy killed it. He's doing the damn thing. He's representing for Hell Average Gaming.
Yeah, so go to ipmnation.com/live too, and you'll find them there, or you'll find them on Twitter at Robin Slim Show.
Yep, so we want to thank them for letting us come on the show. We all planned on coming, but none of us could get through. So then we just started listening to Jeremy, knocking it out of the park for us. So thank you, Jeremy. You represented well. I think we'll keep you on as an intern. We might give you a raise here soon.
It's good. I was going to say, it's like I said, man, they may not got all of us, but they got the best one.
That's right. They got the best. They didn't get the rest. Thank you, Jeremy.
Yes, thank you very much.
Carmen, what's been happening with you? What's going on in your life?
Man, I've just been hanging out, really. I've been going to sleep early, falling asleep, chilling. Want to play video games, just haven't been getting it in every night like I usually do.
I feel you. Chilling's nice. I like to chill a lot.
Yep.
It's a nice thing when you're just chilling. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Life's good. You go to work, you come home, you relax. That's the good life.
Hell yeah. Jeremy,
how's it been ramping up with you? I know it's about to be a busy time of the season for you. You got Memorial Day coming up. You got all these people getting warm, want some steaks.
Yeah, it's been pretty slow actually. But
damn.
Yeah, I know. But
shoot.
I'm same as Carmen, man. I've just been coming home, chilling. I've been playing some video games, watching some movies.
Well, that's what we're really here to talk about is video games, as you would say. Who wants to tell me what they've been playing, in what order they've been playing, and how they've been playing, what they were wearing when they were playing, and really what they were thinking when they were playing? That's the criteria.
All right, well, I was wearing nothing.
Yes!
Balls and Johnson just swinging,
hanging low.
Actually, just kind of stuck to the leather chair.
Leather's terrible.
I know. You ever fall asleep on a leather couch? You got to walk around with it for a week.
Yep, you ain't getting back up.
I've been dragging this chair by my balls for the last 3 days. Superb.
Beautiful.
But I've been practicing for this little beat down we're going to put on the Let's Play crowd. With love,
In case people forgot, we're going to whoop that ass in a few weeks.
Yup. And then I played a little Fortnite. And then I got a little Overwatch in on Monday, I think. I played a little Overwatch. It was frustrating.
We played
Sunday night. Yeah, Sunday night. It was super frustrating.
Rage quit, yeah.
Yeah, I just quit because I just couldn't deal with incompetence. Not from the people that I was with, because I was with Cam and Will, and we were crushing from our end. But when we didn't have any support from the other 2 or 3 people on our team, it would just fall apart. And we're competitive, and I just wasn't about getting my asshole stomped in.
Yeah, we're having a rough go, and no lie, when we play, especially all 3 of us, we're on the boards every game. I don't think we're the issue on this one.
No, I'm definitely not the issue when I'm running Diva and I have 40 kills.
Yeah, for real. Never seen somebody run a damn Diva as a DPS that way in my life!
But it works, though. It works.
It does work. What else you been playing? Did you play some more boy?
I actually I played a little bit, and I got my ass whooped a few times in a few different events, fighting some level 5 and then a level 8 fight. I got I got whooped.
Oh shit!
And I was like, I'm not gonna let this just keep beating me. And then I tried 10 more times on one little instance, And I was like, nope, that ain't working. And then I jumped down into the next little part where you're freeing a dragon. He used to be like an elf. Maybe.
Hey, I just did that. Yeah.
I love that part.
That was tough, but I just did that last night.
But I'm not very geared up yet, so I don't know what your gear looks like. But my gear is just now starting to come along.
Yeah, I feel you. That could probably be tough if you're not geared up. It was tough for me.
So yeah, I broke the 3 things, and then I got to the part where you have to fight all the crowd again down at the bottom.
Yeah,
and them motherfuckers were just working me.
Very cool. Very cool. That game. Whew, that game. Anyway, we'll talk about that a little bit. What else you got? Was that it? Did that cover your whole video game palette for the week?
Yep, and then just the usual. Clash Royale. I've been grinding on that. They introduced Clan Wars. So
how is old Clashy Clash?
It's consistently good. I do decent. I'm in the top bracket, but not in the top competitive bracket. So like I'm right there at the cusp of, I don't know what you would call it.
Very cool. I don't know what you would call it, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, it's like I'm in the competitive part of the game, like the final tiers, but I'm not in the most competitive. Like I'm not getting 6,500 trophies. I'm right at 4,000.
Ah, gotcha. What kind of deck are you running nowadays?
3 Musketeers.
3 Musketeers.
Yeah, I run the 3 Musketeers, the Bats, Healing, the Royal Ghost, Goblin Gang, Valkyrie, Log, and Princess.
Log is the bane of the player's existence.
Yeah, and it does work. It's good in Double Elixir. It works really well in Double Elixir. Works really well in Sudden Death. Matches up pretty good in 2v2s. So
yeah, the whole world right now that's never even heard of Clash Royale is like, what the fuck are they talking about? Jeremy, you have any idea what we're saying right now?
I'm sitting here just going like, he's talking about dropping logs, eating 3 Musketeers.
Basically, yes.
All right, so what you been playing then, Jeremy? You got what's your story?
I've been pounding on that God of War.
Okay, all right.
I think I'm a lot farther ahead than you guys. I am trying to avoid spoilers, but let's say I have climbed the mountain, made it to the top.
Okay.
And my journey's not even close to done yet.
I've been up and down it, so.
Yeah. I opened up more areas in the lake. I've been doing a lot more missions. I got that whetstone for, what's his face? The other dwarf, not the blue one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I finally found the whetstone for him. I've just been going around doing a bunch of the side missions. I fought my first traveler. Those dudes are no fucking joke.
Apparently, I think there's 7 of them in the game, or 8 in the game.
Well, you're thinking of the Valkyries, probably.
Yes, the Valkyrie. That's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah, I haven't fought my first Valkyrie yet, but I did find their council.
Okay.
That place was pretty cool.
That was dope.
Yeah. I think I found that one too.
But I you know those like towers that are around the lake with the braziers on them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to the top of one of them, and there's just this dude in fucking armor, like, praying.
Oh, yeah, is that the guy with the big-ass fucking shield?
Yeah.
Like, yes, I fought
one
last...
he had a big sword.
Yeah, the big sword. Yeah, I fought one last night, yeah.
That dude is rough, Holmes.
Yeah, fuck it. Did you beat him? Did you die? Because I didn't die when I fought him.
I died many times.
Did you?
Yes. But every sword swing took a half of my health.
Dude, yeah, I fought one of those last night. I didn't know that's what you were talking about.
Yeah.
I did it... There was a part, like, right when you came out from... Oh, God. It was like, you come out, you're going to... It's where you got to take Boy to the witch because something happens to him.
Yeah.
And before I went to do that, I happened into this area, and I went down into, like, this dead end... Basically, it's like a cul-de-sac, but like, there was rocks all around me.
Mm-hmm.
And there was one of these big-ass travelers. Was it for the... For the dragon one? Was that what it was for? I can't remember.
No, this one was at I fought him on one of the towers with the braziers that's on the lake. You know, there's like 6 of them.
Yeah,
it's the points where the bridge can go to, basically.
Yeah, I'll look tonight and see where mine was, because I fought him yesterday. I just can't remember where it was. And those motherfuckers are hard.
Yeah, I fought another traveler after that who was part of a side quest to get for Sindri. That's the guy's name, for Sindri, to get that whetstone. He was much easier, though. But, man, that gold-plated motherfucker with the Dark Soul sword was rough as fuck, dude.
Yeah,
I
dude,
eventually
love
got
these mods.
I eventually got lucky because he got me down to like no health, and he was so far down. I just kept backing away and having Boy just fling arrows at him, just whittle him away.
I do that so much, man.
I've been powering the shit up out of Artaeus' arrows, so they actually do pretty decent damage.
Yeah, I did a lot of his stuff too, and like I've got the advanced combat tree.
I
maxed it out. That helps so much.
It really does. Like I read some guides on like stuff to do, like how to like branch yourself out. They said really pour your shit into Artaeus. He's really useful, and he has been very useful so far.
His name is not Artaeus, it's Atreus, Jeremy.
Atreus.
But his name is Boy.
Boy!
But let me tell you, I gotta give... Cam, you are hilarious when you don't want to give spoilers. You're like, and did you do that thing? And did you see that person? You know, that one person?
Oh, so he's a person. Oh, no, I didn't say he was a person. Oh, is it he now? No,
Try to keep it 900% spoiler free.
That thing.
That thing. Jeremy, have you got them two things that you put in your things and you can switch between the one thing and the other thing, and one's fire and one's ice?
No, I got the thing. Oh, it was fire and ice now, is it?
Yeah, well, it was lava and snow. You know what I'm talking about, though.
No.
You haven't?
I don't know what you're talking about. We're being a little too vague at this point. I can't tell. Oh, man. I can say the last story thing I did was I'm trying. I won't. I guess this isn't a spoiler. I have to go to the other realm, the realm of the giants.
Oh yeah. So I think you're one realm ahead of me.
Yeah. I have to go to the realm of the giants, and I've just been circling around the lake right now.
Okay, so you're just doing
side missions. Yeah.
Well, I've got a new mode of combat, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
So maybe you haven't got there yet.
Maybe not. I guess it's a side mission thing. I guess.
It's part of the main story.
Huh. So
you've done it?
Yeah.
So you're ahead of me then.
Well, I mean, maybe in the main story, but if none of that rings a bell, then I don't think you have it yet.
Okay. Yeah, because I still just have my axe and my boy.
Okay, then you absolutely do not have it yet.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe in the main story I did go a little bit further.
Okay.
But anyway, let's keep talking. What else you been doing with it, Jeremy? What were you wearing? That's what I think we were talking about.
I was wearing one sock. And it was not.
But it wasn't on his feet.
It was not on my feet.
Okay.
What else besides God of War? Did God of War just take up your whole life?
No, I've just been playing more games on my classic, but nothing new. Just the staples.
I got you. Same for me. I come to the Xbox for a little bit. Played some Cuphead, beat a couple bosses on the first island. Played some more God of War. I am in Helheim now. The second realm, I think it is.
Okay. Yeah, so I think you're ahead of me then.
Yeah. But I didn't do a lot of side missions when the lake opened up the second time.
I'm surprised because you're Mr. Side Mission.
I am, but I'm planning on finishing this and then just doing side missions for a while. So,
okay.
I did that. I played a lot. God, it's so beautiful, and like they've got this photo mode. We'll talk a little bit more about it later. But damn, this game is fucking beautiful. Like I've taken screenshot after screenshot after fucking screenshot, man. It is amazing. Good.
Well, I forgot to mention too. I found the secret axe pommel.
Where is it?
It's the one that you had to have the collector's edition map and decipher the runes to find.
Oh, really?
They posted online how to get it, and I got it, and it's pretty good.
Oh, I'll check that out because I don't think I have that.
Yeah, I don't want to say on here because there'll be a spoiler, but I can probably tell you after the show.
Okay, we'll do that.
Yeah.
So I played more of that. Went through some of the main story. The main story is really fucking good.
It is.
Played some Overwatch. We got back into competitive. Like Carmen said, we were kind of getting stomped on. You know, when we were going through competitive, we were like getting our placement matches. We were just fucking slaying people. And then
what did we go? 7 wins, 1 draw, 2 losses.
Yeah, we only lost 2. So we came in and we played one night where we killed it, and then the next night, which was Sunday, God, we got stomped on. And that's really it. I mean, like I said, God of War's been taking up most of my time, and that's the game that I would just want to play right now. So that's the itch that I'm scratching at the moment.
That's the drip in the barrel.
That's the drop in the barrel.
The drip, Jeremy. Shit.
It don't make no sense.
First Arceus, now drops. Fuck
Come
off,
on.
Jeremy.
Drip in a barrel don't make sense. It's drop in a barrel.
It doesn't need to make sense, Jeremy. Come on now.
Turn your microphone off and go get us fucking coffee right now, motherfucker.
Hey, I ain't your boy.
Boy.
No,
I did see
intern.
a YouTube video where it was actually on Twitter, but the voice that does Kratos, the guy who voices Kratos, he was just reading like bad dad jokes.
So funny.
It was fucking hilarious.
I saw that pop up. I didn't have a chance to watch it yet.
Oh, it's pretty funny. If you go, it's just every shitty dad joke you could think of, and it's amazing.
Boy, let me ask you something.
I have to ask you a question. All right, let's keep it moving. We're not going to talk about new releases because we got a lot of fucking shit to talk about. Man, we are jam-packed this week with news. It is ridiculous how much shit we've got.
And let's just be clear, there's just nothing good that's come out.
Yeah.
There's no new release to talk about. We're not just skipping over some great games that came out. I think we're looking at like Conan Exiles.
Yeah, basically. I mean, like if the new Mario came out, then obviously I'd talk about that. But it hasn't. So, what can you do?
There's nothing there. A new Mario.
We'll talk about that later, bro. Damn, shit. Foreshadowing. We call that foreshadowing. All right, so first off, let's start with this. Because Bethesda was seen on Twitter cryptically tweeting about a new game. They're teasing a game. One was a rocket with pink flames, and the other was like a clock, and part of it was covered in like pink, magenta colors. So they're teasing this game, right? And they're trying to do this, probably going to do this reveal on the 15th, which is Monday, because that number seems to be in both the pictures. And people are like, well, what the fuck is it? What the fuck is it, right? So that leads me into my next point. Walmart has fucked up and leaked a shit ton of games on their website.
It'd be a shame if somebody released all the games that were coming out.
Yeah, for real. Especially with E3 right around the corner, right? There's a few like big surprises. Well, not surprises, big name drops. Some we knew were coming. But said game that I was talking about earlier happened to be on this Walmart release, right? Which is Rage 2. So
not 100% confirmed though, right?
No, not for sure. People still don't know what it is, but you got to think they fucked up this leak. Rage 2's on there. Bethesda's also tweeting cryptically about a new game. It kind of lines up. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So let's go over this list here fully because there's a lot of bombs on here. So
shout out to Walmart Canada.
Holler Walmart, thank you for keeping us in the know. But we got Assassin's Creed, a new one. I think it's an unnamed title. I don't know anything else about that. Just Cause 4, Last of Us 2, Lego DC Villains, Metroid Prime 4, NBA 2K19, Rage 2, Splinter Cell, the new Smash, Division 2, WWE 2K19, Beyond Good and Evil 2, Borderlands 3, Disney's Comet. Destiny's Comet. Disney's Comet sounds like a terrible Disney movie. Destiny Comet, Dragon Quest Builders 2, Dreams, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Forza Horizon 5. Now, there's a special caveat with this one because there's not a Forza Horizon 4. So I don't know what the fuck's going on with this one. And then, last but not least, Gears of War 5. And then, last but not least, Insurgency Sandstorm. That's the complete list. Now, out of all of those, which one is the most surprising to hear for you guys?
I'd say for me it's Disney's Comet, because I just want to look up in the sky and see 3 comets shaped like Mickey's face coming at me, just screaming, ho ho!
It's like, ho ho!
I would say Gears of War 5, because I thought they were finished with after the 4th one.
Yeah, because didn't they like kind of go a whole different route with 4? Like, isn't it Marcus Phoenix's son? Or something like that. Isn't that how like this last one did?
I didn't really follow it, but I just didn't think they were making another one. I didn't play it. I haven't played an Xbox in probably 5 years.
You know what I noticed too is I noticed a lack of Kingdom Hearts 3 on there.
Yeah, but they already have the Kingdom Hearts 3 stuff up on their website, like box art.
I know, but if I find it odd that if they're spoiling all these games that are going to be at E3 and there's no Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, but you don't need to create a product for your website if you already have the product created.
But I'm saying, aren't these other ones also created?
Nah, I'm saying.
Nah, I'm saying Karma's
Nah,
gonna kick.
nah, saying yo.
I think some of them are created, like Beyond Good and Evil 2. It was about to drop anyway, so like that's obviously been created. Dreams has been in production since at least 2 years ago.
What is Dreams? I heard you getting excited for it. I never even heard of it.
When it first came out, I'm gonna say this was 2 to 3 years ago. I can't remember which E3 it was. It was this whole thing where you could basically sculpt a world. You can make like basically animation. So like I think the trailer they showed was somebody like making different like characters and like putting them to the sound of music, and like basically you could create videos and all kinds of stuff. It was basically a creative studio, right? As a game.
So kind of like Mario Paint.
Kinda, yeah. Different style. Like they said, it was the most ambitious, like molding and like I guess building characters that you could do. Like the models were the most intense. You could do the most stuff with it. It was all molding with your controller. Basically, anything you did with your controller would go into the game, right? It wasn't like presets. You basically built everything.
I was gonna say, it doesn't sound like a game so much as it sounds like a media tool.
It does, yeah. It definitely like media tool. The reason that's why I was kind of like liking it. I don't think there's a point behind it. Not
knock on it. Just,
yeah. And I think what happened was this was back when the new consoles just released, and I think they held it off because they're like, oh, we've got a lot of fucking power here. We can really do more with it. So Dreams looks pretty fucking cool. Like if you look up, and I don't know how it's evolved obviously over these years. But the core concept, if it's still there, I really like that idea. Like let's say you want to make a music video with shit that you create, or just create a video with just something out of your imagination. You can do it with the PlayStation now, or I guess it's going to go to Xbox as well. But yeah, I mean, I just think it's a cool concept.
So how quick until it's just flooded with porn?
Oh, 2 months if you're
not even
not even, dude.
Yeah.
If it exists, there's porn.
But
yes, there absolutely is. I'm excited for this. I don't know if they put an actual game into it. They're calling it a sandbox video game. So, and it says Sony, so we'll see.
So it's like Roblox for adults.
So yeah, it looks like now they've added like a story to it. There's like an imp, and like you can use your DualShock and stuff to make them customizable instead of freehanding everything. So it definitely looks a lot different than it originally did. And when it first was, the game is supposed to be focused on like creative and shared. It like allows basically people to create shit. So we'll see. I don't know how it's going to work.
Sounds like a hard pass for me.
Yeah, same for me.
I definitely want to try it for sure.
It's not up my alley, but it could be unique.
Yeah, like you can create your own levels. Apparently, share them. That's like the whole Mario, whatever it was. What was it, Mario?
Oh, Mario Maker.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, like that's where we are with that. So it looks like this game's evolved a lot, and that's kind of exciting for me. The most shocking one for me on this list now that I'm looking over it.
NBA 2K19, right? NBA 2K19, right? NBA 2K19, know what I'm saying?
Probably.
Sorry.
The Final Fantasy VII Remake, because we all know that's not coming out this year.
Shit, yeah. I don't think it's coming out. I don't think it's coming out in the next 5 years.
They just threw that one in. It's like, fuck you.
Coming. It just you look on the release date. It's just infinity symbol.
You will never get this game.
It's a Mobius strip.
The ones we knew a lot about already, probably Last of Us 2. We all knew that was coming. Metroid Prime 4, obviously 2K19, WWE 2K19,
Assassin's Creed,
Beyond Good and Evil, Division 2, Smash, Splinter Cell was kind of a shocker. Borderlands 3 was not. Like everybody knew Borderlands was coming. I'm not in the know with Dragon Quest. Jeremy, you might know more about it. Is this a shocker?
Dragon Quest Builders 2, I think, was actually already announced, and it's just Minecraft with Dragon Quest skins. That's all it is. It's not an RPG or nothing.
We know how popular that could get.
And that's true.
Slap anything over Minecraft, you're gonna have some money. Oh, Minecraft! I thought about picking that bitch up and playing it the other day.
I literally can only play for like 20 minutes.
Man, I used to smash some addies and like play it for like 18 hours straight.
Damn.
I can see that.
Back in my college days, man. I don't mind it. That and DC Universe. Those were the days.
That was a funny night. You went to bed. I'm playing. You wake up. I'm still playing. You go, what's your power level? I go, I'm maxed out.
It was terrible. All right. So, how much money did you spend that night, by the way? Because you had to spend some. I remember you had to buy boxes of shit. Replay tokens.
I had to buy replay tokens. I probably spent like $60 that night.
Ah! Never. Listen, take it from us. Don't do that. Don't do bad things and play video games.
Friends don't let friends drink and play video games.
It's not even drinking. This is just taking like legal meth.
And it's like, I didn't do it all in one go. It was like $9.99. Like, I didn't buy the bundle that would have saved me a little bit. It was like $9.99. All right, I can't fall asleep. $9.99. Still not tired. $9.99.
Your ass was like, I'll quit after this raid. That raid's over. All right, I gotta do one more. I'm not tired. And then
$9.99.
Got me forming groups and shit.
Next thing you know, the damn sun's up. Birds are chirping. Carmen's done brought both TVs over. He's got a big ass TV. This was back at like a tube TV, 27-inch heavy ass TV propped up on a dinner table right in front of it. It was terrible. It was great. God, I miss college.
It was fucking awesome.
So yeah. So there we go. That's the list. Let's bring this back in. Let's stop reminiscing. The most excited one on this list, or the most excited, I can't even talk. You know, got me fucked up thinking about all the shit we used to do. What game are you most excited about that's on this list?
I'm not really excited about anything on there, honestly.
Jeremy gives it a big fat goose egg.
Yeah, I mean, all the stuff I didn't care about, I already knew about, basically. I already knew about The Last of Us, Final Fantasy VII Remake. All the new stuff is stuff I'm not really interested in.
So you're not even excited for The Last of Us 2?
No, I already knew about The Last of Us 2.
No, I know that. I'm saying, what are you most excited to play? I should rephrase it like that on here.
Well, after hearing how all the turmoil between Final Fantasy VII Remake, I probably would have to say Last of Us 2.
Okay. That's fair enough. Carmen, what you thinking?
Yeah. I'm still excited about the Final Fantasy VII Remake, even though I know it's probably about to be a piece of hot garbage.
Yeah.
I think I just kind of want to reminisce on my childhood.
Yeah.
But
I just
probably just going to let me down.
Yeah, I just put Last of Us on there because I know it's going to be good.
Yeah, they can't fuck. I mean, if they do fuck this up, it'll be a crime.
I'd be surprised if they do.
Oh, me too. I think my favorite is actually most excited is Borderlands 3. I really want to play this game.
Borderlands 3 is going to be a hot commodity.
Fuck yeah.
I agree.
I mean, I want to see what they do because, you know, people lump in Borderlands with Destiny as far as loot shooters, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I feel like that Borderlands is going to put a whooping on this genre when it comes out.
Oh, yeah.
Which they've always had their own niche, you know, their cartoon style, you know, the unlimited number of guns. Quite literally, I'm pretty sure their guns are procedurally generated. So they have like an infinite amount of guns. And, you know, as far as the grinding and chasing loot, that game was made for. So now I wonder what they do with this new iteration. So I'm pretty excited. All right. Let's keep it moving. God of War. We talked about it a little bit earlier. Let's touch on this briefly. I said they had a photo mode, so they patched this in, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'd been taking pictures just by like waiting to I've got subtitles on. I don't know if they came on or if I put them on. I can't remember.
I put them on myself.
Okay, so I think I might have put them on too. But like I'd catch a good shot and I'd just wait till they stopped talking and the subtitles disappeared. I hit the share button so I could take the perfect picture. Well, now you got a photo mode and people are sharing some pretty sick pictures. So, you know. I said it once, I'll say it probably 100 times more. This game is one of the most beautiful games I've ever seen. Like, to date, I think it could be the most beautiful game I've ever played. I can't think of anything that would top it.
I might have to agree. I found myself at times just like on the lake, just stopping, looking up at that blue sky with the little like glaciers and broken pieces of ship in the lake. I'm like, damn, this thing just looks... I kind of want to be there.
Absolutely.
You know?
I agree. Like,
you want to leave your house, Jeremy?
I want to go on an adventure with a hard-ass dad who calls me boy.
When you go into the witches, like her place.
Oh, yeah.
One of the most beautiful, like, areas. And, like, before this, obviously I'm a little tainted because I love this game so much, but, like, Horizon Zero Dawn, that style looks so good. Like, I like the area. The monsters were great looking. and then the HUD in that game where you could use your like scanner eyepiece or whatever it was, or your earpiece that would like show everything in orange. That was so cool. So like this game is just blowing aesthetically everything out of the water. So I can't wait to see what's in the future, especially for The Last of Us, because that was a beautiful game on the PS3. I'm excited to see what they do with this new hardware.
It was very good. It had very good graphics. Aesthetically, though, it was still very grimy and dark and whatnot. Like I think this game is much more colorful.
Oh, absolutely. But what I'm saying is, in their style, like if you compare that, as because it was trying to be dark and gritty.
Yeah.
It was phenomenal, and you compare this game as if you compared God of War when at the dark and gritty parts, it's probably not going to shine like it does with its bright, colorful worlds, So
yeah.
But God, this game's amazing. So go take some photos. That's all I'm trying to say here. Go take some fucking photos and show us
Kratos' creepy ass smile. Ooh.
at Hella AVG Gaming, right? Is that it?
I think so.
At us. Hold on, I'll go look it up.
I got her. I got you, Ryan. I got you.
Look at Carmen.
I got you.
Carmen coming in hot.
At Hella AVG Gaming. I think you got that right.
I did. So, add us. Show us your God of War pictures.
Follow us. Like our tweets. Retweet them shits. Let's get it.
If we see one we like, we'll throw it up on the website. All right. Fortnite. One of our favorite games here at Hella Average Gaming.
Fork knife?
Fork knife. Fork a knife.
Rise of the Spoon.
Yes. And I don't know how this happened. Like, I don't know who made this happen behind the scenes, but they teamed up with Marvel and have a Thanos event. So let's give the rundown of this event, right? You select this mode, an Infinity Gauntlet's going to drop. Somebody gets to it. They pick up this gauntlet. They're going to turn into Thanos. They're going to launch into the air, and you're going to come down hot again as Thanos, right? Thanos can't hold guns. Thanos can't build. All Thanos can do is fuck shit up. But let me tell you, he fucks shit up on another level. He has a big jump, so like he'll power it up, jump really high, and then he has like a Hulk smash punch where he just like comes back down to the ground super fast and punches what's around him.
Smashes through buildings like from top to bottom.
Yeah, he can destroy buildings, no like one hit.
Yeah, he has what, 200 laser. Shield, 200 health.
I think he still has 300 shield, but they brought his health down to 200.
No, it's 2-2.
Is it 2 and 2? When it originally started, it was 500 shield and 700 health, I think.
Jesus.
Damn.
They dropped Thanos and they had to nerf him immediately because it was dumb.
Mm-hmm.
It was
and
stupid.
That laser weapon is dumb too. Oh God.
Carmen, did you actually get to play it? Because all I've been doing is watching.
I got to play it, but I got smashed out by Thanos.
Did you? At least you got killed by Thanos.
Because he pops up on the map as a marker, like you can track him down.
Yeah, that's a cool. Like that's another, and I guess they did that as a hindrance, but like people like try to go get his ass.
Yeah, people go after him, and I've seen ninjas slay that motherfucker a few times.
Every time though he kills somebody I don't know if they took this nerf out, but when he first started, every kill he got automatically gave him a full shield. Like a 300
that still happens. He still gets his shield back, but he doesn't regenerate health.
Crazy.
I was gonna say, when he killed you, did you turn to dust and fade away?
No, they didn't. Like we talked before, they dropped the ball on a few things.
Let them know. What did they drop the ball on?
Well, I can't take credit for these suggestions. These all go back to Ninja, the most popular Fortnite streamer out there right now. They didn't do any, like, they do an animation when you first get the Infinity Gauntlet, which is cool, but they don't do any, like, cinematics. Like, if you win as Thanos, there's no perk. He thought that they should have made it, like, when it got down to Thanos and one person, that one person becomes Thor. That's probably a spoiler to the movie.
Not enough to worry about it.
I mean, if your favorite character isn't Dust at this point, then, I mean, let's be honest. And I haven't even seen the movie.
Yeah. I'm going to go see it again, probably.
I just like the memes.
The memes are hilarious right now. So fucking funny.
But yeah, they just didn't do a lot of things that they could have done. But they say it's super refreshing to play. It's like you're not even playing Fortnite. And that's something wild.
I think it bodes well for what this game can be. Like, think about what all you could do. Think about, like, what kind of modes can come in the future. Think about team-ups. Just think about everything that could happen with this game.
But think about how big this movie is. How do you...
Right.
How are you that big?
The biggest movie in the world right now. Possibly and it could be the biggest movie ever. It's still on track to be to possibly at least break top 3. And then the biggest game in the world right now just teamed up. Insane.
Wild.
Insane. But, you know, when I'm watching these people play it, like, it looks so fun. Like, I can watch it all day. I watch it for 8 hours or however long I'm at work.
Oh, like.
Have you seen people photoshopping Thanos dancing from Fortnite into, like, scenes of the movie?
Yeah. Yeah, I have.
That shit is priceless.
So, I don't know. Do you know how long this is lasting? How long this mode's going to be in the game?
Probably in the game for maybe another week, if that. I mean, they run through these modes pretty quickly.
Yeah, so
a lot of people think they should just leave it in.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Leave it
Why
in
not?
while the movie's still in the theaters, and then once it gets pulled and it starts going to the second-rate theaters, the dollar movies and shit.
Man, I love
Then you
dollar
pull it.
theaters.
Me too, dog. Them shit's nice, know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm saying. What got you started on that, Carl? Because you've been saying it nonstop.
This guy that I play Outwar with, he fucking types in all caps, and then he'll be talking to you, calling you a fool and all kinds of shit, asking you if you're on crack, and then he'll just hit you with a "nah, I'm saying," and it's hilarious. I'll start taking pictures of what he says. Like, dude is fucking funny.
All right, perfect. There we go. We got some backstory for some nom-sayings. Where were we at? Neo Geo Mini. It's got a release, or is it a date? Is there a release date, or they're just talking about it?
They're just talking about the system in general. There's no date or price yet.
But we got pictures and some specs, right? So go ahead and let them know
Yes.
what we got, because I don't know. I haven't seen the article.
Yeah, it's just a miniaturized version of the arcade cabinets. It's going to come with 40 classic games on it. It has a 3.5-inch display, and it fits perfectly in the palm of one's hand, as Polygon puts it. They gave the dimensions. It's 5.25 inches by 4.25 inches by 6.25 inches, and it weighs 1.3 pounds. And it also is going to have an HDMI port for TV output, headphone port, and 2 external controller ports. The game lineup isn't released yet, but there's photos that show Metal Slug, Samurai Showdown 2, King of Fighters 97 and 98, Real Bout, Fatal Fury 2, the newcomers, and there's no price, no release date. It looks fucking sick. Apparently the Asian market get the colorful one, the red, white, and blue with the red, yellow, blue, and green buttons and the red joystick. But my personal favorite is the gray one, gray, white, and blue, and it looks really good.
Let me Google these bad boys.
If you guys haven't listened to Jeremy Select Start about Neo Geo, you probably want to check that out.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty interested in this. It's one of those where if I can find it, I'll pick one up, but I'm not going to go out of my way for it.
I don't
Jeremy
think it's
said
gonna be
Antiquity,
as-
not Select Star. I was like, wait, do we
Oh,
have
yeah.
Neo Geo? I was like, what the fuck? Okay.
Oh, it's been so long.
I was about to say, I don't
Yeah,
have the money for
Jeremy,
Neo
we say it
Geo.
every week. Yes. Jeremy, you know a little bit about the Neo Geo, don't you? Yeah, these bad boys look pretty fucking cool. I like them. Oh, are y'all getting one?
I'll say I plan to get one if I can, and if the price is right. I'm guessing it's probably going to be around $60 to $80.
There's no way this is going to be as hard to find as the Nintendo's.
I wouldn't think so.
No way. There's no way. Carmen, weigh in. What do you think?
If I see one out in the wild, then I'll probably grab one, but I don't plan on like camping out for this. It's not one that really
Exactly.
like it doesn't strike me like in my nostalgia at all. Like I played
Yeah,
Neo
same.
Geo games when I went to the arcade, but that was it. That was like where I knew that I would find Metal Slug if that's what I wanted to play. I knew that I was going to the arcade to play it.
Yeah, I'm exactly with Carmen on this one. I never knew anyone who owned a Neo Geo, but I would
Yes.
always see them in pizzerias and stuff, and I'd always play them. And I'd suck at them, but they were just fun games. They had mind blowing graphics for the time. and I'd definitely pick one up if I can find one. But like Carmen said, I'm not camping out. I'm not going from store to store. I'm not paying more than base price.
I never longed to play Metal Slug. I only ever wanted to play Metal Slug when I like walked by it.
And you can download all these games on like PS4 or Switch or Xbox. It's just I'd be getting this just because it looks neat.
Yeah, and I don't think I would ever hook it up to the TV.
No, I'd really have it just to play it in the palm of my hand.
If any mini,
motherfucker.
If any mini console was ever a paperweight, this would be it. This would be the one you just buy to have, I think. Just to say you got it.
Yeah, I can kind of agree with that. It is. It looks like a little paperweight too.
Let's keep them updated. Let's keep them updated on it. When we get some more news, we'll let you guys know about it. This would be pretty cool to keep on the radar.
Yeah, they have a picture on Polygon of the actual arcade cabinet compared to the Neo Geo Mini, and it's perfect. It's like literally like it's just the top of it, and then there's like the big ass cabinet underneath as well. But man, this thing looks dope.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking cool looking. Can't lie, I do like the way it looks. All right, Battlefield 5 set to release the end of May. Woo! Destiny 2 DLC dropped.
The War Mind.
I was trying to make a joke where like you jump right over the battlefield, and you know. But anyway, Battlefield 5 is really dropping at the end of May supposedly. So we'll see. Not the game itself, I don't believe. Just they're dropping the info about it. I don't know when the game itself will drop.
Probably later this year.
Yeah, probably. Usually it drops in like November-ish, I think.
Yeah, that's when Battlefield 1 came out last year?
Yeah.
What was that? The World War One game?
The World War One game, yeah. Let me pull it up real quick. Y'all just keep talking amongst yourselves. Y'all be, dedicated members of this podcast.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
You know.
So Carmen,
we're just gonna.
So Carmen, did you hear about the time Cameron shit himself in public?
I was actually there.
Oh,
that happened today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so it looks like the reveal is going to be May 23rd for Battlefield 5. It looks like Battlefield 1 launched in... There's no way that's right. October 2016?
It sounds right.
Okay, maybe. So October, and I'm pretty sure Battlefield 4 launched in October as well. Yep, October 2013. So, all right. So there we go. October is probably going to be the date, y'all. Every Battlefield game for the past 2 iterations has dropped in October.
Every one of them.
Except for Hardline, which nobody cares about.
I'm not excited about Battlefield. Game pisses me off. Don't buy it. Last time you bought one, you played it like 4 times, and then you got rid of it. Don't do it.
He's going to do it.
He does it every time, but just don't do it this time. Like, you don't really like Battlefield.
I do. I love Battlefield 4.
No, you don't.
No, shut the fuck up!
I'm telling you, you don't like it.
No, like, you really don't. You fucking, like, play it, like, 3 times, and then that's it.
I put, like,
and then you're like
500 hours into Battlefield 4.
Bro, just because you had it on, and you were drinking beer and sitting around.
I was drinking 4 Locos, bro. I was taking it to a whole nother level.
Then you definitely weren't playing. I've seen you play video games on 4 Loco.
I'm driving his tank.
All right. So yeah, Battlefield 5. We'll also keep people updated on that. They're gonna drop some knowledge on the 23rd, I think it was.
Cool. Yeah. Keep us
all
updated.
Right. The War Mind Destiny DLC is out. It's supposed to be breathing a breath of fresh air into this game. Carmen, what do you think so far?
I've played 2 missions and it's all right. I'm excited to see the level progression. Seems to be taking a little longer to get leveled up, so that's pretty good. Gear is going to come. I'm already starting to see that, so I'm pretty stoked about it. Getting my light level up, and I want to see what the new raid layer looks like, which will come out next week.
Did you play the last raid layer?
Yeah, 1 time.
Okay, I didn't play it. I just don't have the itch with this game anymore. I think I'm done. Well, I'm not going to say I'm done, but I just don't have the itch right now.
You got to at least give the DLC a try. You already own it. You'd be wasting your money if you didn't.
I don't know. I agree with that logic. I don't know. Maybe I'll make myself do it soon, just to give it a shot.
Do it. Do it tonight. Just download it. Make it happen.
We played through the first DLC in like 3 hours.
Yeah. The game's not as smooth as I remember it.
Oh, that's terrible.
I was still like cracking off a bunch of headshots, but the game just didn't seem as fluid as I remembered it being previous to this. And they teamed up with Vicarious Visions to make the new worlds.
Oh, that's very cool.
So they branched out a bit to get some new design features.
Good, because Vicarious is slaying in that area. I like Vicarious. They're like they do some good fucking work. Like after that Crash thing, I was like, God, this studio knows what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, so like they did the Crash thing. They're working on Destiny,
Spyro,
and then they're gonna have Spyro.
And they also have done other ones. Like I think that their studio is basically nothing but like remasters.
So why didn't Square Enix get them for Final Fantasy VII?
Ah, that's a good question.
I bet
Let me see what Vicarious does.
Talk amongst yourselves, boys. Be active in this podcast thing that we do, and don't give any spoilers about those people.
All right, let's see here. Let's get to some more relevant shit. They've been around since 1996. They did some Spider-Man, some Marvel stuff, Transformers, Spider-Man 3, Kung Fu Panda, yada yada yada. Guitar Hero 5. They worked on Guitar Hero. Looks like they're it's what people go to for they do ports. So it looks like the port for Skylanders they did for the iOS and stuff. So like it looks like they were the port company when people wanted ports built. Now they're doing remasters.
And they're fucking slaying.
Killing it. Alright, so we'll give Destiny a little bit of a play, and then we'll get back to you on that. Is it a breath of fresh air, or is it still stale? That's the real question here, Karma.
Well, I haven't gotten into any of, like, the new exotics. I haven't gotten all the way leveled up. There's some new enemies. I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, they're just, like, they're built on, like, some of the Hive characters that are already there. I just, like, I don't have to think about when I play that game. I don't have to think. It's like I see an ogre, I fucking launch a rocket. It's like second nature to play this game because I put so much time into Destiny 1. So it's it's I'm on autopilot other than listening to the story, and they added some weapons from Rasputin, which is super cool. It's like this fucking javelin. You can, like, just throw it through a ton of enemies, or you can kind of, like, Thanos smash with it, like from Fortnite.
Very cool. I think I've seen a GIF of that.
A GIF. Motherfucker. I want you to say this word for me. I'm going to spell it, and I want you to say it.
I know what you're going to say.
Graphics.
Giraffic.
You're a dumb son of a bitch.
The creator of the GIF said it was GIF, so that's what it is.
Yeah, it's because we have graphics.
Graphics
interchange format. Graphics interchange format.
Pronounced as the soft G.
Pronounce with the fuck off. You're a fucking follower.
No, I just like knowing what it is.
It's GIFs, that's what it is.
It's GIF, motherfuckers.
So let me guess.
It ain't no peanut butter.
It's Chauvel Night.
Chauvel Knight.
And God of War.
God of War.
Go on.
You sound like Canadian when you say that. God of War.
Cupid.
Oh, Cuphead. Keep it coming. These are fun.
Did we just turn like a Key and Peele sketch?
Basically, yeah.
Super Mario.
What?
Them Canadians, they do say Mario.
The Mario, eh?
Super Mario Brothers, eh?
All right.
Dragon Ball.
Let's see here.
Fuck off.
Xbox. Let's talk about Microsoft.
Let's not.
Microsoft has sold less than half of what PlayStation has sold up to 2018, so up to this time period. So
sad part is they don't release their numbers.
Yeah, you said EA basically releases their numbers.
Yeah, EA just fucking forecasts it like, hey, here's what's up.
So let's go over this. Carmen hit us with the rundown before the show. So right now, from the PS4 and Xbox One, Sony's outselling Microsoft 2-1, a little bit over 2-1. Now, with last gen, with the PS3 to the 360, it was more 1-to-1. They were right on par with each other. But get this, the PS2 to the original Xbox, 6.5 to 1 ratio.
That's nutty.
For every one Xbox, 6.5 PlayStations were sold.
Well, see, you gotta understand too, that was the first system Microsoft ever released was the Xbox. The PlayStation 2 was selling like hotcakes. The PS1 was a smash hit, so people were really looking forward to the PS2. They didn't know what to expect out of the Xbox. So I think that's one of the reasons why the difference is so high. The Xbox One and the PS4, Xbox now has a reputable brand. People love the 360. The only reason it's selling at half rate was because the bullshit original way the Xbox One was going to be. With all the DRM and all that crap.
Yeah, that was what always online as well too.
Yeah, I mean, you really got to look at the context of the situation. Like this now that Xbox is more reputable, they have a fan base now.
Sure they do, and they're doing right. And lately I think they're making better moves than Sony is overall.
Oh, I agree.
Everybody knows that all three of us are Sony fanboys, and so we tend to lean that way. But when you look at it the way you're saying, Xbox is creeping up. Like they're making sales, they're doing the damn thing, and then there's no telling what's going to happen in the next few years. Like if Sony's going to have to fight to stay on top. They're not going to be able to just sit on a perch and bathe in the sun, for the next 5 years. They're going to have to fight.
Yeah, they got to put their fucking foot on the gas pedal and just run it right to the fucking ground hard.
Especially now that the Switch is thrown back in the mix and Nintendo's a viable competitor. Like, man, competition is stiff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's no way around it.
Yeah, Sony can't get complacent. I mean, I know Microsoft, they're outselling Microsoft right now 2-to-1, but Microsoft is making moves. The Switch is gaining ground. If they want to stay ahead, they got, like Carmen said, they got to put that pedal to the metal.
Yeah, they got to keep their feet on the ground and just haul ass.
Mm-hmm.
And, they could lose some of that ground if the Xbox gets some really hot exclusives. But their library is just lacking in that department. And the only way to make up for it is to bring them out.
Yeah, that's something I can say Sony has not been slacking on, is they're getting some damn good exclusives.
That's what puts them above. That's what really puts them above Microsoft at this point.
But could you save your horse till the last few furlongs in the race? That's what they might be doing, like waiting till the end of this gen and then just saying like bomb, 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 bomb.
That's possible.
I mean, it's one way to do it for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to think though.
Or you'd start that as your lead into the next gen that's coming. So it's like you drop a bomb. I think
that makes more sense.
That would
bust
be really
out a system,
smart.
and then you drop like fucking hella exclusives on it because you've been saved.
That makes more sense. Drop the bomb of your next system, but drop it with not one but 2 exclusive new titles, brand new exclusives, or whatever. Hell, drop it with 5 exclusives. I don't care, but yeah, drop your next console and then blow the doors off with software.
That's kind of what Nintendo did with the Switch and the GameCube. Think about it.
Yeah.
They both dropped with Zeldas. The GameCube dropped with the Zelda and a Smash.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, we all know Nintendo is, basically the true undisputed kings of first-party titles. But, I think as of late, it's a toss-up between them and Sony, and I like what Sony's been doing lately.
Yeah, I like a lot more of Sony's exclusives, but I still can't deny that Nintendo's top of the heap.
So we'll see what's going to happen. Xbox are not Microsoft. You can't count them out because with what they've done as far as backwards compatibility, the Games Pass, their hardware is up on pars with Sony's at this point, especially when you get into like the Scorpio.
With all its teraflops.
All this teraflopping. The only thing that differentiates one from the other is the exclusive titles. And that's where Sony's miles ahead, leaps and bounds ahead, The reason Nintendo has its own corner is because it appeals to a different audience, for the most part. They know that they're a family machine. They're going for a different audience. They have a different set of parameters.
And they're portable.
You can play it on the plane, train, or in an automobile.
Never forget. Never, ever forget that point. If you're not playing that motherfucker everywhere you go, then you're just doing it all. You're just switching it all wrong. Switch up your gameplay style.
Switch it up. All right, so let's keep it moving, fellas. Square is going to be at E3. Woo! So this is boding well for Carmen's prediction. We'll see. Now, there's a lot of stuff, because when you said that, Carmen, I was like, fuck, because I don't want to jump off my band. I don't think we're going to get Kingdom Hearts. So I kind of looked up what Square could have. They have some stuff in the pipe that they could be releasing. Nothing obviously as big as Kingdom Hearts, but they have other stuff coming down the pipe. So we'll see. But nonetheless, Square is going to be at E3 for the first time in 2 years now, I think. 3 years.
So was the last time they came when they announced the Final Fantasy remake?
I believe so.
Wow. Damn.
When was that announced?
2 years ago, I guess.
2 years ago.
No, it's got to be 3 years when they announced that, right? It's been a long time.
Let's see here. Let's look at old Google's machine.
Time for more hella average research.
Hell yes.
That's right.
Yes. Square Enix to hold showcase at this since 2015.
Yeah,
Thank
so
you,
that's
Variety.com.
3 years.
So we'll see. But nonetheless, they're going to be there. And, I can't wait to see what happens. Square's a damn good developer, and the only thing that people really want is Kingdom Hearts 3. So, we're going to see what happens, okay? Now, that being said, I have the lineup for the rest of E3 up to this point. Everybody's confirmed except good old Sony, right?
We know they're coming.
They're going to be there. But, they like to do things, I don't know, Sony, Japan, I don't know. You know how they are. All right, here's the rundown. We've went over some of this. So, for EA is going to be kicking us off Sunday, June 10th. We're going to be looking at, 2 p.m. Eastern. And we're going to be looking at 11 a.m. Pacific. Okay? Microsoft is going to be next on the bracket. And we're going to have 4 p.m. Eastern and 1 p.m. Pacific. Followed... No, actually, Microsoft is going to round it out. So we got 2 on Sunday. Monday, Bethesda's kicking it off. We're going to have 4. Nope, excuse me. Damn. 9:30 p.m. Bethesda is going to be going. So that's 9:30 Eastern. I'm sorry. I'm trying to read all this shit at once. 6:30 Pacific. And then we're going to have...
You're stoked about that one.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Everybody knows that's my favorite developer, so and then Bethesda. I'm sorry, they got these backwards. This was pissing me off. Square's coming first, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. Then Bethesda's coming in 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific. So Square's going to kick it off Monday morning. Okay, well, I guess it's Monday afternoon, 1 p.m. 10 a.m. Pacific. That's the one that we kind of need to really keep an eye on. That's going to be the curveball at E3, I think. They did say on the article I read, they're not doing an actual press conference. It's going to be like how Nintendo does their directs. They're going to be in like a satellite spot, and they're going to basically stream it. So they're not going to like physically be at the event. At least that's how the article made it sound.
Saves the money to do it that way.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
At least they're not staying home to watch a football game.
I ain't even mad.
All right, so Tuesday, we're going to have Ubisoft, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific, and then Sony. Sony is blank. They're going to be Tuesday, unless they decide to just totally switch it up. But we don't know when. Sony hasn't announced yet.
Head fake. Sony skips E3.
Oh, my God.
I think that Sony's going to pull a Kanye, and they're going to run up on stage like midway through Microsoft and go, I'm going to let y'all finish. But I just want to let y'all know, new PlayStation 5 coming out 2020.
Drop the mic, roll out.
So early.
The whole conference would implode. The conference building would just fall to ashes.
Thanos would just smash through it.
I swear, I at this point, Sony is like the king trolls of E3 now. That's all they do is just they go out there and just like to one up Microsoft at this point.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Sony came in with that one. Was it last E3? I'm pretty sure it was last E3. They came in there like, fuck it, we know we're on top. Check out all this fucking shit. And just dropped like bombs on you. And you're like, God, come on, don't do that to them.
They've been doing it like every E3 since their inception. I remember back when Sega was still a thing. They announced the Sega Saturn, and it was available right now for $3.99. And then Sony's president came up to announce the PlayStation. He had a whole speech prepared. All he did is he said, "Fuck this speech," walked up on stage, showed a picture of the PlayStation, said $199, and walked off, and won E3.
Wow, I never saw that.
That was fucking amazing. I said they've been trolling ever since this thing started.
Beautiful Sony. Sony knows how to do it right.
Mm.
Finally, June 13th, Nintendo is going to finish us off. 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern. So that's the lineup. Obviously, E3 is going to go on all that week. So, we're going to try to keep you updated as much as possible. I'm so excited to watch these press conferences. It's like one of the highlights of my year. I can't wait till we finally get to go.
You got to do it.
We will. Don't you worry.
Are you taking the week off again like you usually do?
No, because I'm using all my time off for the honeymoon this year. So I'll get to watch all of Sunday, part of Monday. Then I'm going to have to catch the rest on repeat.
I hope that your boss knows you ain't getting shit done when them bitches
I'm
on.
going to have that bitch in. I'm going to have my headphone in one ear and my headset in the other ear. I'm just going in on it. Putting myself
You're gonna
on
be
pause.
talking. You're gonna be talking to a client, and all of a sudden, some big thing's gonna drop. You're gonna be like,
"Oh my god!
Oh shit!" They're gonna be like, "Sir, what's wrong?" And you're gonna be like,
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Kingdom Hearts 3," and they're gonna be
He's
like,
gonna be honest as fuck. Dude, they sounds Kingdom Hearts 3. He's like, and the other guy's gonna be like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, the best part would be if the guy was like, "Oh fuck!" All right, let's keep it moving. I'm getting to a height for E3 right now. I can't be doing this. It's almost 10 o'clock at night. The Steam link. Carmen, give us a little bit of insight to this, because I know what it is, but I didn't read the articles. So you can play games on your phone now, right?
Yeah, anything that's in your Steam library, you're going to be able to play on your phone as long as you're on the same network, I think. So
that makes sense. So, I could play PUBG on my phone without having the app.
Without having PUBG Mobile, yes. You're going to be able to be able to play Rocket League on your phone, which is going to be atrocious.
Can I play Mahjong on my phone?
Bruh. I want you to go on your phone right now, go to your app store, and just type in Mahjong. And you'll be able to fulfill any Mahjong need that you have right there, dog. I got like 12 Mahjongs on my phone right now.
He's already spent like $60 on DLC Mahjong.
Yeah, dog. If you ain't paying for DLC and Mahjong, what are you doing with your life?
Mahjong Quest, Mahjong Plus, Mahjong Plus Quest, Mahjong Journey. I could go on, but you get the
Quest, Mahjong Plus Mahjong. Suck Mahjong.
That was a pretty good one. I'd give that 7 bags of dicks out of 10.
I appreciate that.
So you said something, and it's going to support peripherals, right?
Yeah, you're going to be able to. It's going to support like Bluetooth controller, Steam controllers. It's going to all be dependent on your device. If your device isn't like super locked down, then you'll be able to connect some of these things. But like with the iPhones, you have a hard time finding peripherals because they just don't want you to be able to do anything with your phone besides use your phone.
Yes, Apple does that.
So I'm glad I have an Android.
So that's pretty cool, actually. Like, I like this. So I'm anxious to see how it works.
I think it's cool for some games. It's like I can see it working for some things, and then other things, it's like just why? Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself.
I just don't know how you're gonna play some of these AAA titles that you can get off Steam on your phone.
Well, there's better ways to do things than having a virtual controller. I downloaded this game that they like. It was a paid article for sure on one of the websites that I go to for some of the news. And it's a shooter, but the way they do it is that you like look up and down by like swiping on one side of the screen, and you look left and right with the other side of the screen, and it works. It like really works. It's kind of like those Sidekick cell phones. You remember those where like you had to like do like different motions? That's kind of like what this is, and it really works well for a shooter that I played a few times. Huh. And they made it to where that like you don't have to like tap your screen to shoot. Like, as long as you aim, it just starts cracking them off.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, so there's better ways to do it than putting the little fake joystick on the screen that obviously nobody likes, and unless you have a massive phone like I do, it just doesn't work.
I got the 8 Plus now. I forgot to
Oh
tell you.
yeah.
Now I got a real phone.
Yeah, and it's wonderful to have that huge screen. And if you had a virtual controller, your big ass man hands would be fine. Me, I got my mom's hands, so I got little hands. Thank you, Mom.
All right. So let's keep an eye on this one because it seems really fucking cool. If it works as good in like as an actual application as it does in theory, it'll be amazing to see.
Faux show.
All right. Last but not least, Nintendo is going to close us out. And I know your heart's going to be broken from this, but there's going to be no virtual console on the Switch.
I can't hear from over here all the way in the Nintendo corner.
Yes. Man, we haven't opened it up in forever.
Oh, there's just dust everywhere. Corn chips.
The
That's how
Nintendo
corn chips
corner.
work.
That's toenail clippings. Those aren't chips, Jeremy.
Ooh, that explains the taste.
And the smell. So they're not doing virtual console on the Switch. The virtual console is really successful. I don't know why they're not doing it.
Because it's successful.
That's it. Thank you, Nintendo. All right, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Wrap it up. Jeremy spoke. I'm out. All right. So what they did was they kind of dropped what their online service is going to be. So let's kind of outline that. It's going to release in September, and this is all the article I've got most of my news from was on Games Radar, so go check it out. It's going to drop in September, and it's going to be $20 for the year. Or you can do 3-month subscriptions for $8 and 1-month packages for $4. So they highly encourage you to get the year. So when you compare it to like Xbox and PlayStation, super cheap, right?
For sure.
So they're not doing the digital console, but they're going to give you instant access to 20 classic NES games. And then it sounds like they're going to continue to drop games in or add games in. Now, I don't know if they're going to rotate them out or how they're going to do it.
So they're doing their own kind of rendition on the Games Pass, but with a smaller pool.
It's what it seems like as of right now.
And that's to give you everybody that wanted the virtual console some appeasement.
Yeah, absolutely. Because, I mean, if you didn't have some form of retro gaming on there, people would rage. The biggest... Obviously, like the biggest saving factor is you can finally play online games with other people. Like you can probably do it for free now.
But didn't they already have it's just coming back to me. Didn't they already have the virtual console on there? It's already built into the system. Didn't they find that?
Is it?
Didn't they find that like golf game that was playing on a virtual console?
Was that the virtual? It might have been.
That's a good point.
We talked about that a while back. Yeah, they found Mario Golf in something, right?
Yeah, they found it like hidden. It was a golf game. I don't know if it was Mario Golf, but it was a golf game. And I thought that was the virtual console. Like it was already built into the system. So why not just expand on something that already existed?
I was kind of reading this article and it was like, people are playing the online games now for free. Multiplayer, so now you can't play them unless paying, so it's going to be ripped from you. So you can play now for free, but come September, you got to pay to play some multiplayer games.
And they removed it in an update at some point.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Nothing for free.
Good catch on that. I forgot about that.
Yeah, NES Golf. It was hidden on there. It's like they've already done this.
Well, somebody somewhere got behind a desk and they took the virtual console off.
Dumb.
But let me tell you what they did add. Finally, cloud saving. Thank you, Nintendo, for joining us in 2018.
Seriously, good lord.
I mean, but does anybody really know what the cloud is?
No, but I know that cloud saving is super convenient, and Sony and Microsoft do it, and Nintendo doesn't do it.
But they do now.
So, Nintendo, get your game right. Shut your shit straight, bruh. But that's all I got. That's it for the news. Jam-packed, slam-packed craziness this week. I tell you. So much craziness, I can't handle this shit.
I dig it.
I got nothing else. Y'all got anything? I'm talked out.
I'm white.
Check us out next week because we've got our very first interview coming. Super excited about that. We're going to be announcing our games that we're going to whoop ass in. Man, we got so much shit to do next week. Didn't we have something else? Maybe that was it. Maybe that's
no,
two
just
things.
those two.
Yeah, just that. That's it.
That's two. Jeremy's going to get us some history lessons soon. I don't care what we have to do to make it happen.
He probably has notes for like 15 episodes. He just hasn't gotten around to recording them.
You don't know how close you are to being right.
And I guess, without further ado, Carmen, go ahead and let them know everything about us.
Well, first off, in Jeremy's interview, he killed this part. He just gave it to him, gave him the business. Find us on our website, hellaaveragegaming.com. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Give us a subscription on YouTube, SoundCloud, Stitcher, iTunes, Google Play. And if you want to see more Hella Average content than we bring you right now, support us on patreon.com. Peace!
Later.
Howdy.